Hello, everyone. I think I'm live. Hello, hello, hello. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've live streamed. I know I think I look very tired. At least that's how I see myself on camera. I'm sorry that I look a little bit dead, but hello. And I'm also sorry about like pushing the Chaturday so much. I ended up playing some video games with some friends I haven't played games with in a long time, and it ran a little long. But that's completely okay. I'm very, it's great to actually get to spend some time virtually with friends. Hey Segun, how are you doing? Yeah, it feels so good to be doing a Chaturday again. It's been what, like 3 or 4 months now, probably since I've done one. It's been quite a while. It's hard, to do Chaturdays with my current schedule, but. Yeah, it feels good to be doing a Chaturday for you guys. Hopefully I can make these a more frequent occurrence. Hopefully I can do these more often again. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for some people to come in. Oh, hello Aubrey. Good to see you here. And hey Sketch. But yeah, like I said, it just feels good to actually do these again. It feels good to do these again. It's I don't know, like I always love doing these, mostly because it feels like I get a chance to connect with the community, like I get to talk to people, and it's just overall like always fun to do these, and yeah, it's great to be back. So I don't really usually I have like an agenda of like things I want to talk about, or like specific talking points for the stream. But I don't really have that today. I'm just here to answer questions, talk about whatever the heck comes up in conversation. Yeah. Hey LuigiMan644, how are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Hey Luke, I'm doing kind of well. I'm a little bit on the tired side, but nonetheless, very happy to be here and be streaming and all that. I'll probably stream, so I'm going to be playing Phasmophobia with my friends Hannah and George at 7:30. So I'll probably stream for maybe like an hour and a half, maybe. My brother Alex is good. He was actually just visiting. He was visiting, where I'm at now. And, he's doing good. He's doing very good. I was gonna say something. I forgot what I was gonna say. I get like that now. Like the past few months, I've been feeling so scatterbrained. I don't know if you guys have that too, where it's like you have a thought, but you just kind of forget it. Like, I mean, everyone has that, where you're thinking of something, but you kind of forget what you're thinking. But I'm just like so tired, so exhausted. But yeah. Guess what? The GTA trilogy, the official is gonna be on the Switch. You end up buying. I'm gonna be waiting to get the physical version of the GTA trilogy, which comes out December 11th, I think. Right, December 11th, something like that. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna get it. I've always wanted a GTA experience on the Switch. I'm kind of happy it's some of the older ones. Like, I love GTA 5. Don't get me wrong. But I think it'd be just kind of nice to go back to GTA 3 and San Andreas and Vice City. Because I haven't played those games really since they were out, since they were the big thing. December 7th? Okay, yeah, I was close. But yeah, it's very exciting. I've been seeing the gameplay and screenshots of it. And a lot of people are complaining that it doesn't look great, which that's the thing, is these are remasters. They're not supposed to look great. They're just remastered versions, and I think for remasters, I think they look great. The lighting, the weather effects, the water all look so much more modern, and I like that. I like that they modernized it without completely changing what those games were, because I feel like if they gave them the engine of GTA 5 and just the style, I don't think that the vibe of those games would have been recaptured, especially like Vice City. Vice City had a very specific vibe. From what I remember, I could be off, but I remember Vice City having a specific vibe to it. And I feel like if they did that with like the GTA 5 art style and engine, it just wouldn't have worked, personally. Let's see, she's gonna come out. Okay, yeah, so I mixed up the numbers. Have you played House of Ashes yet? I have not, actually. I really want to play it. I haven't really heard much on how people are thinking of it, and I'm kind of trying to avoid that because obviously I want to play it and get my initial first impressions. But I'm excited to give it a try, at some point. When I get it, when I'm able to play it, I personally don't know. Hopefully soon, though, because, like, looking back, I feel like I gave too... I feel like I criticized Man of Medan and Little Hope a little too much, given what they're trying to do with the anthology. But I'm excited to try it out. To me, this one's just, like, the least interesting thematically. Mostly because the first one's about an abandoned World War II era ship, which is actually based on a true story, or a true legend. And then the second game was based on the Salem witch trials and all that. But then this one's based on the, like, was it the Iraqi war or some modern war? And I don't know, like, it could be interesting. I just liked the first two games' stories, and I don't know. We'll see. I really hope that they fixed up a lot of the issues that the past two games presented, like, you know, certain bugs, making your choices matter a little bit more, especially with Little Hope's ending. Like, I think Little Hope would have been literally the perfect short game to play if the ending wasn't absolutely awful. Hey, Yakardi. Yeah, it's been a little while. Skip missions. Yes. What does remastered mean? So remastered is another way of saying touched up. Like, remade means like a company's remaking the game from the ground up. They are building everything up. They are doing it themselves. Remastered is basically taking the game that already exists and touching it up, basically. Mario Party Superstar has been out for a while. What's your favorite board so far? So, I've played every board multiple times at this point, and I think my favorite one is still Woody Woods. I just love the map. It's simple, yet the gimmick makes the board interesting. I know Woody Woods is, like, so unpopular, but I love Woody Woods. But Horrorland is also really good, and Spaceland has been growing on me. I think Spaceland was, like, to me, one of the least interesting picks they could have chosen from two. Like, I would have preferred Western Land or Bowser Land, but Spaceland is starting to grow on me. Games engaged before. Oh, is it like a game studio? Okay, yeah. Is that the studio that was developing the remasters for the GTA trilogy? A remaster would be like the Diamond and Pearl remakes. Nice one. Nice. Yeah. I always love when game devs see your message and reply. Like, I remember, I messaged the devs of World War Z, funny enough, Saber Interactive, and, because I remember they announced, it was E3, I think, when they announced Aftermath, World War Z Aftermath, and, you know, coming to the current gen consoles and all that. And, I messaged them asking about the Switch version of World War Z, because they had no news on it. And little would I know, that now the game is out and I have it. I really like this game. My video on this game literally didn't even hit 100 views. Like, the video performed so badly, but this is a really good game. You should check it out. It's definitely the best port I've personally played. Like, this game shouldn't be able to run on the Switch, and so it's really, really cool to have it on the Switch and to have it run well. It's just annoying. I personally think that's what makes the board interesting. You have to strategize. You have to, you know, try to work out, like, okay, so the signs aren't going... The signs are going to flip to the way I don't want it to go next turn, so maybe this is where a curse block can come in handy. You buy a curse block to make yourself roll a low roll. Or, I mean, that's what I personally find interesting about the board. And I just like the vibe of it. Maybe it's because I'm a Mario Party 6 fan and love Towering Treetop, because they brought Woody back and the Evil Tree and all that. But yeah, Woody Woods is my favorite. Like I said, I know that's an unpopular opinion, But I'm actually starting to get really happy with all 5 choices, because Peach's birthday cake I originally wasn't a huge fan of, but I like the changes they made. Like, to me, like, if Bowser stole more coins, then it would be worth it, because the Bowser path isn't the bad path now. You know, like, once everyone litters that first part with the star-stealing piranha plants, the Bowser path isn't that bad. Bowser will steal 20 coins or less, and you can move on with your day. Like, it's really not that bad. So I wish they did a little bit more to make the Bowser section something you didn't really want to go through, something that would make going through the star-stealing alley maybe a little more worth it. But we'll see. Thank you. I'm glad you like the new intro. I really like it too, and I'm very happy with it. I've recently gotten back into Animal Crossing New Horizons, and the new update, in my opinion, they made the game so much better, made it reach its true potential. Nice! Yeah, I talked to my friend Becca today, because I was playing Dead by Daylight with her and her boyfriend, and her boyfriend's brother, and I asked her about Animal Crossing, because she's a huge Animal Crossing fan. I personally don't care about Animal Crossing at all, but she's a huge fan. And she said she liked the update. So, I mean, hey, cause she's hard to impress. So that's good. My favorite board so far is Spaceland. Nice. Did your Switch clock go backwards? Good question. I don't know if it did. What mini games do you hope they get added for DLC, and they should be from the N64 era of 4 through 10? Personally, I want to see them do GameCube DLC. Like, I want them to do, like, just a GameCube DLC expansion thing. Just simply because I love the N64 Mario Party. Well, I love Mario Parties 2 and 3. But I want some GameCube support. I want a little more GameCube support. Especially, I mean, I know a lot of people talking about how 8, 9, and 10 really got the short end of the deal. But I think there were some GameCube mini games that were very much like, why are these not here? Hotel Goomba, Track and Yield, Fun Run. Like, there are quite a few that just, to me, don't make sense that didn't return. And I actually will be doing a video, maybe Wednesday, talking about, like, the 20 extra slots that I think could be filled with Mario Party minigames. And personally, I would like to see 20 more GameCube era GameCube era minigames from 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then maybe 2 or 3 more boards. Like, ideally, I know they're not going to do one from each GameCube Mario Party, so that's kind of what I'd like to see. When is the new outro coming? I'm not sure. I might not even really bother changing the outro. Mostly because, like, what's the point? Like, it's at the very end of the video, and it just displays other, like, you know, the subscribe button and like, a video you should watch. Like, I might not even change it, to be honest. It's taking criticism of Valentine's Day body. What are your thoughts? I don't know. I don't know that much about GTA, so I can't comment much on the criticism of a certain character's body. But overall, I think the game looks good. I personally can't comment, like, on people who are super, like, who want the game to be super faithful to the original. I can't comment on that. But yeah. The Animal Crossing DLC is amazing. That's awesome. I'm glad that people are liking it. When you buy GTA Trilogy, GTA, I'm probably gonna start. I don't know. I remember really liking Vice City, so I might start Vice City first, but I also might start with 3. I'm not sure. They should have added Game Boy Advance games to Switch Online expansion pack as well in order for those. I think they're going to add something later on, especially with what they said recently about them wanting to expand the service. I personally think they are going to add Game Boy Color and Game Boy. The thing is, though, is that they said they want to expand both services, being the mainline service and the expansion pack. So I'm wondering if they're going to add Game Boy Color, Game Boy Original, and Game Boy Advance to the original pack with the NES and SNES games. So you have NES, SNES, and Game Boy. And then for the expansion pack, maybe they'll add GameCube. I want them to add GameCube. I mean, as long as they can actually make the emulation work, because apparently the emulation for the N64 games is horrible. Because I haven't gotten the expansion pack yet. I'm probably going to wait a little bit. Mostly because there's no game right now that's on it that I'm super excited to play. Like, once Banjo-Kazooie, or even, like, Paper Mario, or, you know, games like that, or if Mario Party gets announced, that's probably when I'll make the switch. For now, there's nothing much that really draws me into the service. Though, with Nintendo, getting GoldenEye 007 unbanned in Germany, that's a big deal. I think GoldenEye could make it. So, I'd really love to see that. Let's see here. Oh, it's 9 months when the... Oh, nice. Yeah, I heard that Chris Pratt is Garfield now. Went from Bill Murray to Chris Pratt. Wow. Meant to say Pac. Yeah, I know what you meant. Hey, Mr. Cheese. If you could pick 5 boards for Mario Party Superstars DLC, which would you pick? And I really, really want them to be GameCube games. Do the 5 boards have to be from the N64 era, or could they be from any era? Or I'm guessing because you said GameCube. So, if I were to pick 5 boards from any era to make it to Superstars as DLC, get Bowser Land in there from Mario Party 2. No, I gotta pick from Mario Party 3 to make it even. Chili Waters. Add Chili Waters. Add, from 4, Goomba's Greedy Gala or Toad's Midway Madness. From 5, either Pirate Dream or Toy Dream I'd be fine with. From 6, Fair Square or Clockwork Castle. And then from 7, maybe Neon Heights? Yeah, Neon Heights. I know a lot of people like Go to Peak, but I like Neon Heights more. Maybe it's because I'm from New York, but even still. But yeah, I would love GameCube for NSO. Like, playing, like, Double Dash and the GameCube Mario Parties online. Oh. Though, there's an image that Nintendo shared where it was, like, they want to expand the service, even, like, after they move on from the Switch. So it's, like, whenever the successor comes out, they're going to keep expanding the service. I hope they do that, because it would just be a shame to, like, restrict this to the Nintendo Switch. Like, there's so much they could do with the service to make, like, a Nintendo Legacy content subscription service. Even though I'm not a fan of the subscription service model, I would much rather have, like, a Nintendo Switch compilation of GameCube games. I'll still take it if it expands into the next generation of Nintendo consoles. Game Boy on OG, and the Game Boy only on Plus, those are only on Wii U. I mean, yeah. I mean, honestly, I would... The Game Boy Advance, even if they did put the Game Boy Advance exclusively on the expansion pack, I'd still get it. Like, I love a lot of Game Boy Advance games. I think the Game Boy Advance is one of Nintendo's best handhelds. I told my friends to go see... That's awesome. That's awesome, Luke. I don't plan on getting the expansion pack either. I'm waiting for Banjo-Kazooie to come out, to be honest. Like, whenever they announce Banjo-Kazooie, that's when I'll get it. Because I want Banjo-Kazooie on the Switch. That's my big ultimate, like, yes, I've been saying this for years. The only game worth it on Expansion Pack is Ocarina of Time. Yeah, really is, yeah. I mean, Mario Kart, like, if you want a, I mean, Mario Kart 64 is, like, a fan favorite Mario Kart, so having that being able to be playable on the go is a pretty big bonus. But yeah, like, until they release, like, Banjo-Kazooie and, like, maybe the Mario Party games, I mean, it makes sense for them to, like, hold off on the Mario Party games for now, since we just got Superstars, but, you know. The systems kind of suck now. I don't really look on Thursday, it's on Tuesday. It'll be way better, plus having the OG versions would give it more charm. I want Western Lands, my favorite Mario Party board of all time, so bad, and Chili Waters and Mario's Rainbow Castle. Yeah, those are good choices. Western Land is probably... I really like Western Land mostly because of the simplicity of the board. Like, I like the simple boards. I am very much, like... I don't know why. Like, I just like the simple boards. Like, Woody Woods, I really, really like. Even, like, Horrorland. Like, yeah, Horrorland is definitely a more intricate board, but it's also simple in a lot of aspects. Like, for example, it's not like Peach's Birthday Cake, or Spaceland, or, what's the other one? Yoshi's Tropical Island. Like, those ones are definitely more gimmicked boards. I view Horrorland and Woody Woods as the more simpler boards, even if they do have a few gimmicks. Like, you know, like, yes, Horrorland has the the King Boo stealing thing, but like it's not like a board gimmick like the Thwomp things on a Spaceland, like the car thing that sends you like all the way back across the board. I don't know. Hey Jaden, awesome. Thank you for supporting the channel. Awesome to have you here. How would you improve the expansion pack? The expansion pack trailer, or the expansion pass trailer is just getting bumped. I think it's Nintendo's most disliked video, honestly. Improve the expansion pack, honestly, just adding another console. The GameCube really comes to mind. I mean, Game Boy, okay, but I feel like the GameCube would just solidify it. Like, the Game Boy, there would still be people who are like, I don't know. But I feel like if they added GameCube, that would just solidify the deal. You know, like, what, for $50 a year, you get access to a bunch of NES, SNES, N64, GameCube, Genesis games, on top of being able to play them all online, on top of the online service in general, on top of the Animal Crossing DLC. There's just a lot there, and I feel like if they added GameCube games specifically, that would make it more worth it. But I think it would. I think it would be the Game Boy family of console they'd add. Supposedly Mario Kart 9 is coming this holiday according to Google. That just doesn't make sense. No, they're not going to release a Mario Kart 9 in a month and not announce it and not market it and promote it. It's not happening. It's almost the holidays, not even a single announcement from Nintendo. I don't think they need any announcements. I mean, what? The past month and a half alone, we got a new WarioWare. Or I guess past 2 months. We got a new WarioWare. We got Metroid Dread. We got the Switch OLED. We got Mario Party. We're getting Pokemon next month. I don't think Nintendo need a holiday release. Like, Pokemon is going to do really, really well on its own. And then there's another Pokemon game coming out in January. And we know a lot about 2022. We know there's a new Kirby game. We know there's a new Pokemon game. We know Breath of the Wild 2 is coming out. You know, we know Splatoon 3 is coming out. I don't think we really need to know much more. At least until, like, maybe, like, springtime, maybe, like, April. You know, once the Pokemon game comes out. Once, you know, maybe, like, Kirby is getting close to releasing or something like that. I don't know. And it's a new record for dislikes. Nintendo released to make a new one while America is still a cash cow. Yeah, there's no reason for them to make... I've said this for so long now, but I just don't see the point of them making a new Mario Kart right now. I mean, what was it? In the last, like, in the past quarter, I think, of this year, they sold 3 million copies of Mario Kart 8. In the past quarter, I think it was, right? Or in half a year. Like, that's insane. Like, that's absolutely insane that in, like, a quarter of a year or half a year, they still selling 3 million copies, new copies of a game that's, like, 4.5 years old. Like, they have no reason to make a new Mario Kart game right now. They really don't. Have you ever heard of GameCube games, Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Fights? I have. I've played it when I was younger. I've played it, not recently, but... yeah, I've played it before. I think Mystery Mayhem is better, but 900 Fights is still good. Anytime, Jaden. Hey, Comixario, hopefully you're doing well. A person acting to Mario Party saw boards 9 and 10, so people are thinking 5 new boards. I think, I know what you're talking about, but I think you're mixing some things up. There was data miners that said something about, like, numbers of characters, and then, like, 8, 9, and 10 were empty or something like that. Like, I think, like, Yoshi was 7, and then Rosalina was 11, or something like that. And then there's, like, 3 hidden spots or something like that. So there's, like, rumor speculation right now about 3 characters, and then I think 2 or 3 boards. But we don't know. It's really hard to say, because with data miners, you know, they're seeing, oh, there are these 2 board files that, you know, aren't used. They could very well easily be test boards or things that were scrapped. We really don't know. It's hard to explain. Yeah, the new Mario Rabbids game, there's definitely a lot coming out next year. I know this probably means nothing, but why is there King of Bomb sticker in my post appear in the game? I believe he does appear in the game. Doesn't he appear in a mini game? Maybe not. I don't know. Mario Kart 8 is technically 7 years old. True. But sweet burn the stake because I honestly think Pokemon is extremely boring franchise. I don't get why it's a special person. I can understand why like the first few games were like really big at the time, especially with the trading cards and all that. But nowadays I'm just like, it's literally just the same thing that they've done every single year for the past 20-something years now. Like, it's kind of crazy. Every single track ever, like Smash Ultimate. That would be cool. I think a Mario Kart, like, Ultimate All-Stars kind of deal would be the best next move for Mario Kart. Because Mario Kart has got just as much of a legacy as Smash. Well, maybe not just as much, but, like, a really big following behind it, just like Smash. I mean, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, a Wii U port, is, well, now I think it's the second best-selling game. I don't know if Animal Crossing has surpassed it yet. Maybe it has, but either way, like, Mario Kart is very popular, and very huge for the casual audience. So, I think having, like, a best-of compilation, I mean, they've done it for Smash, they've done it for Mario Party. Mario Kart does make sense. So, what do you think of possibility for it's on 9 and 10? If there's, like, Mario Party, if there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 9 and 10, that's still only 2. Because if there was data mining information, I don't know how to describe it. If there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, and 10, there's still only 2. Because if there were other boards that were hidden in there, you would still see the files for 6, 7, and 8. But, hey, Brandon, hopefully you're doing well. Doesn't appear in any media games. Oh, maybe he doesn't. I don't know. What boards is King Babam though? Like in? Like, I mean, I guess they could add maybe like a mini game like Diffuse or Lose. That could be interesting. Diffuse or Lose. I think there's one other one I'm thinking of. There's Diffuse or Lose. There's one from like Mario Party 8, right? There's like a Mario Party 8 mini game with him in it. Well, I know there's Diffuse or Lose, but there's also I'm not sure. Hey Retro DX, how you doing? If there was 3 new characters, that would be odd. If 13 characters, 9 new characters, 2, 4. Yeah, I think there'd be like, if anything, they'd add maybe 2 new characters, like maybe Dry Bones and I don't know the other one, but Dry Bones I think would be a likely candidate. I think they do need to make DLC for Superstars 2. A lot of people want them to do like a GameCube version of Superstars, but I think it's kind of pointless because, not for the boards, but for the fact that they have the 100 minigames in here. Because, like, they chose 100 of the best minigames. I don't think they're just going to reuse the same 100 minigames and just add new boards and then sell that for 60. Listen, I think low of Nintendo when it comes to that kind of stuff, but I don't think that low of them. So, I personally think if they are going to continue to do the legacy content with Mario Party and bringing it to, with modern graphics and all of that, I think they do DLC for Superstars. If there is no DLC for Superstars, then they're definitely making a new game. Like, no compilation or anything like that. And I'd honestly be fine with either. As long as they stick to the original formula while trying some new things and not completely, 180 changing everything, I think they could make it work. Diffuse or Lose and You're the Bob-Omb? Which one's that one from? You're the Bob-Omb. Which Mario Party game is that from? What do you predict for board Mario Party? Like, which ones? Which ones do you expect, even though they're not boards you want? Realistic picks? I mean, I think realistically they're going to stick with N64. As much as I'd love them to do GameCube, I think realistically they're going to stick with N64. And personally, I think, let's say they add 2 boards, I think they would do Chilly Waters for Mario Party 3 and probably Bowser Land for Mario Party 2. That's what I think. But yeah, I'm not sure. How this is for Mario Party Superstars? No information just yet. We'll probably hear about something at the end of the month. Well, I mean, I guess we could hear about it soon because it was in October when the game sold. So whenever the NPD figures come out, but granted that'll literally only be based on 2 days worth of game sales, because it came out on the 29th, or I guess technically 3, so 29th, 30th, and 31st. So the information won't say much, but, well, even the NPDs really just say how a game ranked, I think, and not really how well or how many the game sold, but I'm not sure. Let's get a game. Which sequel come first, Mario Kart 9 or GTA 6? I don't even think I can answer that question. Is the best thing that doesn't involve the star formula? Island Tour is decent. It wasn't a horrible game. I think Island Tour gets too much hate, but it's definitely not a great game. GTA 6 doesn't exist. Maybe they make DLC for Mario Party Superstars like Animal Crossing. Maybe. We'll have to see. I mean, it's hard because, like, Mario Party Superstars is a game that could do so well with DLC, but I just don't. It's not that I don't know if NDQ will do it. It's just, I don't know. Like, I just never would have imagined a Mario Party game having DLC. And I don't know. Like, maybe it's just me, but I mean, it makes sense for them to do a DLC for the game. I mean, with how well Super sold, and if they want to keep this game going, to keep people buying it, I think supporting the heck out of this game just makes the most sense. Like, I think later down the line, like towards the end of the Switch's life cycle, so like maybe like 3 years time. I mean, Nintendo said that this is like the midway point for the Switch's lifespan, so maybe another 3 years time, 4 years time, then release a new Mario Party game. But I think they should support this one for now. Dropping my boy. Blooper would be nice, but I don't think Blooper's gonna be in because he's in quite a few mini games actually. I still think there'll be 20 new mini games, but I think we're gonna do a video on the DLC potential on Wednesday. I think that video would come out on Wednesday. Mystery Land, please no Mystery Land. I don't want that. Hey Chris, you didn't miss much. But yeah, no, you didn't miss much. We were just talking a bunch about Mario Party and stuff like that. Yeah, so Chris is coming to visit me on Wednesday, and actually, hold on, sorry, gonna go back to the, there we go. Chris is coming to visit me on Wednesday. We're gonna hang out in New York for the week, so let me know if any content you'd like for me and Chris to do, particularly, obviously, this is particularly for the people who are longer time viewers of the channel, back when Chris and I used to always do collabs and all that. It feels weird to talk about that as if it was like past tense, like, oh, when Chris and I did collabs. But either way, let me know if there's anything you want us to do down below. We'll take that into consideration when we hang out. I know Mario Party is definitely something we're going to do. Sorry, there's a mosquito or something like that. But yeah, we're definitely going to do some Mario Party stuff. I don't know. So let me know what you guys want to see. Like I said, Superstars 2 wouldn't make sense, just simply because of the fact that we've got 100 of the best mini-games here. If they were to redo the 100 mini-games formula, they would either have to bring the same ones over, or create a new 100 list, which I don't think makes sense in either direction. So, yeah. It's from 8, that's what I thought. I knew there's a King of On mini-game in 8. Well, I must be so behind. Which would you want? Oh, I thought you said regardless of which ones I want. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up on this chat. Ideally, I'd want Western Land, I'd want Bowser Land, I'd want Chilly Waters, Spiny Desert, and maybe Mario's Rainbow Castle. Those are the ones that stick out in my mind. So, not so fast. Yeah, I'm at level 80, I think now. 80-something, I'm not quite sure. But I actually think I've put a lot of hours into Superstars. I think it's probably already, like, in the top 10 most played Switch games that I have, and we've obviously had it for like a week and a couple days. Like, that's insane. Let's see, I honestly think it'd be cool to have a Mario Party with the same roster of Superstars, but each character gets a board. That's asking a lot, I think, but it would be cool. I just don't think Mario Party needs that big of a roster. Now, I think it should be more than what Superstars has, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, very cool, Mr. Cheese. My single Superstars friends one time to play multiplayer against by himself. I get that. Isn't that Final Fantasy card? Card 9. They gotta add Spiny Desert. I'm a Final Fantasy fan, but even Mario Kart. It's really dumb. A desert theme and a waterboard theme. So yeah, so you have Western Land and Chilly Waters. because I wouldn't add 2 from Mario Party 3. Like, maybe 1 from 2 and 1 from 3. So, Western Land, Chilly Waters. If those 2 boards got added, like, Western Land and Chilly Waters, I'd be set. Like, that's just, like, yes. I'm not confused. You should get a few bottles of hot sauce, and every time someone loses a mini game, they gotta swallow some hot. Ooh, that sounds like an idea. I mean, Chris says he likes it, so that is an idea. Maybe him and I will sort something out. Maybe like do some sort of Mario Party challenge. Though I don't know, that might be unfair on him. His mouth might be on fire because I'll obviously win all the mini games. Though, if you guys have watched the Mario Party Championship so far, I've obviously proven to not be as good as I thought I was. Like, oh my god, if you haven't watched parts 1 and 2 of the Mario Party Championship yet, do so. They're over on Tendo's channel and SwiftJar's channel. Part 3 is coming out tomorrow on my channel. Part 4 is coming out on Wednesday on Connor Condria's channel. And then the finale, Part 5, we actually haven't even recorded it yet. We recorded Part 4 last night. If all goes to plan and we record Part 5 on time, then that should be out this Friday. But here's the hoping. I'd kill for King Boo's Haunted Hideaway. That's a really good board. I like the randomly generated aspect of it. I think Mario Party for 40 hours. That's 10 more hours than Super Mario Party. I had that for 3 weeks. I think Super Mario Party, I might have logged 5 hours into it. I did not do much into that game. I'm way past that already. Like, I know that. Like, I'm probably in the 20 to 30 hour range of Mario Party Superstars. And that says a lot because with Luigi's Mansion 3, I think I'm at 50 to 60 hours. I think same for Rehydrated. Like, I'm really, really far with that game, I think. Let's see here. That would not be good for you. You're doing a DLC petition video, thank God. And knows when you're more DLC video, don't be alarmed, barely anyone hardly. Yeah, it's probably not going to be a premiere because it's coming out Wednesday, and I'm going to be, well, at work for most of the day, and then with Chris for the rest of the day. But it'll probably be like a normal 2 o'clock release of just talking about predictions I have, or talking about potentials and predictions. I don't know, I still got to record it. I mean, I still have to finish editing my championships video. Yeah. Part 3 is coming out tomorrow on my channel. So my Monday upload is going to be part 3 of the championships. And usually I try to post the day before about, and on my community feed, if you check my community feed, because I post on there, like, all the updates about the championship. So if you haven't seen a particular part of the championship, if you want to know how we're doing, then check out my community feed. All the parts are on there. Yeah, needless to say, I'm actually getting my butt kicked. And actually, no, I'm not doing that bad. Just Connor Contria is really good. Like Connor Contria is ridiculously good. Like, me, SwiftJar, and Tendo are all about the same. Like, us 3 are really competing for second place. But then Connor Contria is on a league of its on his own. But it's also really cool because since he's doing so well, all 3 of us, me, SwiftJar, and Tendo, are all trying to strategize against Connor. It's just honestly a really, really fun time. So definitely check out the first 2 parts if you haven't. Mine will probably be a little bit longer because I'm trying to cut out a little bit less because I've seen the feedback on the first 2 videos. People want to see more of the match. So my video is probably going to be a bit longer. Like, I think Tendo's was 25 minutes. SwiftJar's is about 45 minutes. Mine's probably on track to be just over an hour. So, and that's still cutting it down quite a decent amount. So, it'll be interesting to see. Hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of the championships videos. Later sketch, hopefully you have a good night. The championship's hard to follow for me. Yep, like I said, just check the community feed. We've been doing it on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So part 1 came out last Wednesday. Part 2 was on Friday. 3 is tomorrow. 4 is Wednesday. 5 is Friday. That's what we're trying to do. Also, will you be doing a Mario Party with viewers? Yeah, I really want to play this, which is 1K. Got any views? Yeah, I remember those days. But I might. Only because I'm just really trying to figure out how. I mean, first of all, hence why I started the stream late. Time is really something I just don't have a lot of free time now. but maybe we could do a random Mario Party someday. Mario Party with viewer stream. That might not be, I mean, if I do it, if I do end up being able to do it, which I probably will at some point, but that wouldn't be until, like, December, maybe. Like, that would be a little while away. Once I'm finished with my student teaching experience, once I'm finished with it, then it'll probably be then when I actually do a live stream with viewers. For now, I'm just doing recordings, like, recording the boards, you know, like, DLC videos, just other speculatory videos. Obviously, Chris is coming, so we're going to be recording videos of it. So, just a bunch of videos I'm trying to get done right now. And then, maybe in December, once the holidays roll around, once I have more free time, then maybe I'll start to get some live streams going. But my luck with like, live streams when it comes to playing games on stream has never particularly been great. So, we'll have to see. Watch Nintendo create a Final Fantasy Mario Party ripoff. Chatterdays are like, oh, hey, Nintendo here. Yeah, Chatterdays are back. It feels good to have Chatterdays back. I've missed doing them. They're always a lot of fun for me to do. Just because, I said earlier in the stream, that I like interacting with people. I like a lot of people want me to do game streams and, like, play certain games on stream. But when I do that, I have the attention span of a gnat. So if I'm focused on a game, chat is very hard for me to also focus on. So that's why I like doing these Chatterdays, because I get to sit here and just, like, specifically focus on chat. Yeah. Chance easy to follow. Yeah, that's why I always try to post as much as I can on the community feed. Like, there's some days where, like, I'll post multiple times, and I'll be like, ooh, I kind of feel bad for posting, like, multiple times on the community feed, but I know people don't mind, and I know, like, some of the information I post on the community feed, particularly when it comes to updates for the channel, is useful for people. So, yeah. So after so far you come back as you had when subscribed. I still remember when you had only 2-3 people now look at it. I know. It feels cool to have, like, constant conversation. Like, sometimes I feel bad if I miss messages or don't read messages completely, just because it's hard to keep up with chat. But thank you. I really hope I continue growing, and I really hope the rebranding of the channel helps. I love the new intro I have. The people I had work on it were really, really good with it, and I can't wait to see what the future of the channel brings. I'm excited. Let's see. Okay, have fun, Jade. Well, you can't really have fun with laundry, but hopefully your laundry goes well. Ask if we can go back. See you later. Oh, me trying to talk is just, ugh. I love how Chili streams are in chat as a legendary name. I know. I thought of it one day. I'm like, you know, what's a clever name? I mean, I'm sure someone else has used the term Chaturday, but yeah, I like Chatter's my little thing. I like Chatterdays. They're always fun. Do you think Superstars will get updates? I could see them, like, getting, like, maybe a board update, like one board update. But if there's, like, 2 or 3 boards coming and, like, 20 mini games, then I can see that being paid DLC. Chatting with chat on gameplay files was also always a struggle. Yeah, it's playing games and streaming. I don't know how many people out there have experience with that. It's hard. It's really, really hard. Like, a lot of people give streamers flack, because, I mean, I personally think being a YouTuber is probably harder than being a Twitch streamer. But I give the Twitch streamers a lot of credit, because they got, like, I feel like YouTubers, like, it's more about the filming, the editing, the script writing, all of that's just a lot of work. So it's, like, more elongated work sessions. But for Twitch streamers, or any kind of streamer, it's like those 2 to 3 hours when you're streaming, you've got a lot to manage, and they're just two very different things. So, anyways, yeah, being a streamer can be difficult when it comes to looking at chat and playing games and all that. I think Superstars will not get free DLC. I hope there's at least 1 DLC download board, because I think 5 isn't enough boards, but we'll see. I am really, really close to 4,000. I don't know what I'm going to do for 4,000. I mean, there's so much I could do, but I'm not sure. I was thinking a skit, but skits, I mean, especially where I'm at now, a little bit hard. But I don't know. I'll think of something, right? Like, I ideally want to hit 4,000 before the end of the year. It's actually funny. Like, I've gained quite a few subscribers in the past few months. I originally thought 4,000 was, like, out of my range for the end of the year, but now I think it's actually pretty likely I could hit 4,000 by the end of the year. So, I really don't know. I'll think of something, though. I'm thinking a fun little skit. Nothing too crazy, nothing too overly excited. Maybe some sort of contest or giveaway, but I don't know. I'm really not that well off financially at the moment, so giveaways might be a bit hard. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hey Mucho Gamer, everything's going well. I'm just kind of chilling. I've been enjoying the heck out of Superstars. I will say, I think Superstars is probably in my top 5 favorite Mario Party games. Like I think Superstars is one of the best Mario Party games ever made. I'll say it. I think it's really, really, like, that great. I've had such a great time with it. And especially with the really, really good online. Like, the online play with Superstars is immaculate. It's really, really good. So, I don't know. I think it's one of my favorite Mario Parties. I'd say top 5, right? Like, it's up there with 6, 7, and 2 and 3. It's for me personally. I'll be interested to see if Mario Party Superstars wins any awards at the Game Awards this year. It would be interesting to see. It could probably win, like, Family Game, probably. Or at least be in contention for it, be nominated for it. As I think it should. It's a really, really good family game. Like, it's literally, in my opinion, like, almost the perfect Mario Party game. But, we should film your 4K skit this week. True, actually, we could film something this week. Maybe we could think of something. Maybe Chris and I can think of a cool thing to film. God, this stupid fly and mosquito thing. Yeah, we can think of something. Just give away all my dead batteries. They're free of charge. Oh my god, that was such a good. I like that. Yes, online. We should have that since Mario Party 8. I don't know what Nintendo. I don't know either, but if I'd rather them have this online multiplayer that's really, really good, rather than having shoddy multiplayer from Mario Party 8 to Super and now having good online. Like, I'm happy we have it now. I think it's really good. I'm playing the Nier Automata, and it's a really good game. I should know it's Square Enix. I've actually, excuse me, I've wanted to play the Nier game for a while. Yeah. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I honestly miss talking to you in this good DMZ. It's super fun to talk to. I remember when I was talking to you for like 100 gifts. I like to see you talk to YouTubers that often. Yeah, it's always fun. Like, I always remember, like, you know, when I got to talk to certain YouTubers, and you know, like, this is something I was always really, really cool. Chris will understand. But when Chris was here last time, in September, I hung out with him and Triss and their husband. We were all hanging out in, Chris and my hotel room, and, we were just talking about Nintendo. Like, me, Chris, Triss, and Andrew were just all talking about Nintendo. And, honestly, when Chris and Triss were talking, and I would join it, it felt like being a part of a live-action Game Explain discussion. So it's something like that's really, really cool about that, so I completely understand that feeling. And it's super, super cool. I love it. But yeah, speaking of Discord, for those of you who don't know, I created a new Discord community for ZakPak, new ZakPak community Discord. Just a new, fresh start on the Discord. I gave my old one to the mods because there are people who are in that Discord server that just became really good friends and always use that server. So I gave that to them and I created a new server. It's still under a bit of maintenance. So there's still some stuff we're doing to it. So it's not completely robust yet. But if you want to join, the link is in the description down below, and it should work because my link's been dead in my descriptions for a while now. Because I feel like I always update that link to never expire, but then I get a comment like a day later that says your link is expired. Like, I don't understand, like that confuses me. I don't know if, like, if someone creates a new link, it'll nullify the old link. I don't know if that's how that works. But nonetheless, hopefully the link works in the description. So yeah. I enjoyed Superstars 2, but I think it needs DLC. I agree. It should definitely get DLC. I finally joined your Discord. It took me 20 times. Yeah, the link, I don't know why the link would just never work, even though I set it to never expire. I don't know. If I join the new one in Discord, I'll leave VC in that one. Maybe if I have time. I don't want to make promises that I can't keep. Because I'm horrible with Discord. Like, I'm a noob at Discord. I've been using Discord now for, what, 3 years nearly? I think I set up the first Discord server 3 years ago, I think. And I still don't know how to use it. So, we'll see. And I just hardly use it, you know. But we'll see. Stupid freaking fly! Get out of here! Anyways. It was so fun with Tristan and Andrew. I still get that feeling. Honestly, yeah, it was so weird to be a part of that kind of discussion. But yeah. Yeah. Oh, really? Samuel L. Jackson played someone in... I'm presuming you're talking about the GTA trilogy? That's awesome. I'm going to join just in case. Go for it. Yeah, definitely join the community. I want to grow that server. I want to grow the community. I've set up multiple voice chats so that if people want to play Mario Party, there's a specific Mario Party voice chat. I think we have even voice chats for like Mario Kart and maybe Among Us and maybe Town of Salem, I think. But nonetheless, yeah, definitely join the server if you haven't. I'm going to try and grow a community on there. Try to hop in every now and again when I'm not absolutely out of my mind busy. Stupid freaking... Oh. I don't know where he went. Awesome. Glad you joined. Yeah, I actually didn't know that Samuel L. Jackson voiced anyone in the GTA games. I didn't know that. That's actually really cool. I'm just so used to Samuel L. Jackson as Frozone. Like, I know so many people like know him from like Star Wars or was he in Mission Impossible? I don't know, but like people remember him from specific movies. I just remember him as Frozone. Like, that's just my thing. This is trilogy. Hey, San Andreas is fun. Oh wow, that's awesome. Playing quite a bit of Pokemon. Oh, cool, Segun. Can't wait to see his actors videos come out sometime soon. Those are always bangers. Yeah, that'll be a good time when Chris and I do some collab. I mean, we're definitely doing some Mario Party stuff. Like, I want to try to play at least maybe 1 or 2 boards with Chris for the channel, ideally. And since I'm doing so the videos for the Mario Party Championship going on my channel are Woody Woods and Horrorland, because Horrorland's the finale and that's going on my channel. So maybe we'll try time with me, like me and Chris probably gonna be doing a bunch of stuff. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to get the other 3 boards. It would be cool just so that I can have all 5 boards on my channel gameplay wise. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see how that goes. What if you named the server ZakPak and Friends? I could. It's just I think the name is just long. Cause I was gonna do like the ZakPak community Discord. Cause I just like the term community because we're all just a community in here. Cause like I mean the thing is like I don't know, like I mean like I view us as a community, even if like, you know, some people might not get along or some people view things differently. We're all a community at the end of the day. We all love Nintendo. Like that's what draws most people to my channel is Nintendo. And I think we've just become a really good community out of it. So, if anything, maybe I'll call it, like, the ZakPak community server. But we'll see. Like I said, I just think the name just might be too long. Like, I don't know. We'll see. Might get you some traction. Maybe. Probably not. Most people on my channel don't go for mature rated games. Like, I figured that out the hard way. I mean, World War Z, the video I did, and granted, I do have a small audience that like the Left 4 Dead, like Back 4 Blood and Left 4 Dead and all that. Like, there are people on my channel who like those kinds of games as well. And the World War Z video did horribly, like not even 100 views. So, I don't know. Like, that's why in my update video, which you should watch if you haven't, I said that I just don't know what I'm going to do in terms of games that like aren't like Mario or SpongeBob or Kirby or Luigi's Mansion. Like, I want to do, like, I want to broaden their horizons, but it's hard because if I do that a lot, like, if I really try to push the content that isn't Mario and try to gain an audience, that it's hard YouTube stuff. Like, I'm getting to the point now where I really do want to grow my channel. Like, I'm at nearly 4,000 subscribers. I want to grow my channel. You know, back when I was like pre-1,000, I was like, you know, oh, 1,000 subscribers, that's like a dream to hit, to hit that. But now that I'm at like 4,000, I'm like, I really want to start to get this channel going somewhere. So I feel like any video I make that doesn't get the views I want is just going to hinder that. And it's just so hard because I want to make videos about any game I want. Like, because to me, I always want to do like what people like, obviously, you know, that's why I make a lot of the content that I make, but I also want to make videos about stuff that I'm genuinely interested in. So when it's hard to get, you know, those views, and I'm not blaming people for not watching those videos, 'cause if you're not interested, you're not interested. Like, that's the thing. But with the way the YouTube algorithm is set up, it's just so hard to gather that audience. Even yesterday, when I was playing Mario Party Superstars with SwiftJar, Connor Condre, and Tendo, we were talking about, you know, how all of our Mario Party videos have just gotten so, like, the views on our Mario Party videos have just gone down so much because of the fact that, like, everyone's playing the game now. So it's like, now that the bigger YouTubers are talking about it, our videos are just being thrown to the side. They don't get recommended as much. And it just makes it so hard because we put a lot of care and effort and love into growing the hype for Mario Party Superstars. And just to have them all shafted by YouTube, you know, like most of my Mario Party videos would get, what, like 1,500 to 2,000 views each. Now they'll get maybe 500, something like that. So it's just really hard, you know, to know what direction I want to go with the channel, to grow it, while also doing stuff that I personally like to not burn myself out. Because I remember once I was done with the Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated content, I was very burnt out. I was like, what was it, like last maybe July and August, I was just like spent. I was just burnt. So, I don't know. It's just a hard balance to make. Anyways. I might skip some comments here, just to get to some questions and all that, because I know I'm behind now. What are your predictions for Nintendo 2022? I'll probably, do a video on that next month, so just stay tuned for that, because that requires a lot of planning, and, you know, because I do my bingo, or not my bingo sheet, but, like, my calendar thing, and I'm probably going to do that again this year, or next year, so, just stay tuned for that. Let's see, for the sound quality, it can mean both for remastered music. So, like, remastered music is touching up the music. So it could be touching up the quality, it could be adding some more instruments, it could be changing it from mono to stereo, it could be any tweak that they make to the original soundtrack. I didn't watch the LEGO Star Wars trailer because I'm personally not interested in LEGO Star Wars. I'm probably not gonna have a vlogging channel I don't do vlogs that much personally. Like, I want to, but then I just, like, if I'm in the moment with something, like, I was gonna vlog when Chris was here last time, but ask Chris, I literally just completely forgot because I was just so in the moment of everything we were doing that I just completely forgot to vlog. So vlogging and me just, you know, doesn't make sense. Yeah, the one underreporting video throws off the algorithm so much. Exactly. Like, it's just so hard, particularly as a smaller channel. Like, when you're trying to grow, but all of these bigger channels upload videos that just obviously get more traction because they have more subscribers and YouTube recommends them more. It's just a cycle that feeds the bigger channels while not doing as much for the smaller channels. What you have to do as a smaller channel is find a niche and grow with it. And that's why my channel's grown the past 3 years. Because of the fact that every single year I had found a niche and I went with it. In 2019, it was Luigi's Mansion 3. In 2020, it was Battle for Bikini Bottom. In 2021, it was Mario Party. Like, you have to to narrow in on something and use that to grow your channel. Because if you're small and just covering a broad amount of content, unless you're really, really, like, talented at video editing, and thumbnail making, and promoting and all that stuff, you're not going to get far. I have seen the Cosmic Shake trailer. I did a reaction video to it. Let's see what this is. The YouTube algorithm sucks for sure. Sometimes it feels like it's designed to stop creativity and fresh ideas, especially YouTube Studio games are frustrating. Yeah, like YouTube Studio is an honest mess. It's awful. I hate YouTube Studio. Like, it provides interesting feedback and some interesting analytics, like the demographics of your channel and just some information about things. But it's so discouraging when you see watch time go down, or you know, how your views are compared to usual. It's useful information, but it's just hard, especially when you see that down. Like, for example, right, if I upload a 20-minute video, let's say a 20-minute video, and the average watch time is, let's say, 10 minutes, so people watch 50% of the video, or they skip around and the total ends up being 50%, and that's being the average. So there are people that watch more and people who watch less. But then you upload, let's say, a 10-minute video, and you still have the same 50%, but now it's only 5 minutes. So then YouTube's like, oh, your view retention isn't as good as usual, and I'm like, well, the video's shorter. So naturally, there are still going to be the people that watch the whole thing, or watch a couple seconds of it. It's going to be the same thing. So, yeah. Oh yeah, we tried vlogging Nintendo in New York for the Chris and Trish show. That went so well, except not really. That went so badly. But you still managed to make a really good video out of it. I was really happy to be the cameraman for that. Like, to be able to film a Game Explain video. Like, being able to film a Game Explain video and just see the work I did on it. Like, I know, Chris, you get to experience that, like every day now, or every week now, but that was just so cool. And the gameplay for Super Monkey Ball that we got to do. Because that's something I don't even think I ever really said, because obviously I didn't want to really say anything, because I knew there's the embargo and all that. But I got to play Super Monkey Ball early with Chris and Tris and Andrew. We all played Super Monkey Ball, Banana Blitz together. Like, you know, Tris got a review copy, and we all just played together. Just so cool to be able to be part of that, even if it's only for a day. Like, doing the filming for the Chris and Trish show, and then the Monkey Ball footage. I don't know. It was just cool. Let's see. Basically, you got that right, Luke. I haven't played Destroy All Humans 2. I haven't even played the first remake. The first game's remake. I might get it on the Switch, though. I heard the Switch version performed very poorly, though. Being the cameraman is low-key better than being on camera. True, you just don't get the recognition. Though, I will say, actually, I always like to scour comments on videos. I did scour the comments of the Chris and Trish show video, and there were actually quite a few people that, like, said, you know, like, something about, like, I think one person asked, like, you know, because Chris and Trish pick stuff up at the Nintendo store, and I think someone commented, like, yo, what did the cameraman get? And I was like, hey, that's me! Like, hey, like, I'm the cameraman. I don't know, just cool stuff like that. But yeah, it just felt like, you know, cool to help, and to be a part of it. You know, like, I don't need to be on camera. I don't know. It just felt cool to help. Man, 5-second video campfire, nice. I don't think I'll do a vlogging channel. Like I said, I just don't think there's a point. I always forget to vlog anywhere I go. And plus, I'm not that interesting of a person. I mean, I go places, like, you know, I go to England, you know, and see the UK. I live in New York City, so I guess that's also pretty interesting. I'm actually going to visit Chris, actually. I'm going to be visiting him down in Texas. I'm going to be visiting him. That's going to be super cool. Probably going to do some more videos with him. But, like, I don't do that much interesting stuff to warrant a vlogging channel. Alright, later to Chris. Yeah, I'm not going to be streaming much longer. Maybe another, like 20 minutes or so. Zach, I know you're not a Smash guy, but if you like stories, nothing new, it would have been the perfect... I mean, it would have been a perfect review for the Game Awards, but I think it almost works better. Oop, jeez. it almost works better not being in the Game Awards. Only because I feel like if they included the last Smash Fighter in the Game Awards, people would just know it's a big character. Because they wouldn't have included it in the Game Awards if it wasn't so. So I feel like Nintendo just being like, just dropping it. Or not just dropping it, but like, just doing the live stream, not during a direct, nothing like that, just on their channel. I think it just built up the suspense a little bit more. But yeah. Yeah, January. I can't wait to see you in January. Well, I'm going to see you in 3 days. But, yeah, going to see you in Texas will be really, really cool. Hopefully we can do some fun videos and stuff. Will your brother Alex, man, wish subscribe on YouTube channel? I don't know. I don't know what Alex is doing with his YouTube channel. I don't know if he's really done anything with it recently. You should make a good point there. Yeah, I just think it, like, makes the announcement have more impact. Like, yeah, more people would have probably seen it, and it probably would have gotten a more whoa reaction, like, from non-Nintendo fans. But I feel like it just, like, it throws people off when it's, like, not during a big event. So, I don't know. I thought it created more intrigue, personally. Okay, this bug is bothering me now. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but he's been flying around me for like the past hour, like as long as I've been streaming. But yeah. Let's get out of here. So let me grab my Switch real quick. Oh God, I nearly fell. Taking the Chaturday. Oh, nice. Oh, they're taking it out? I'm trying to remember if I actually ever saw that. If I ever saw the Shrek 4D thing. Flying noise. It's freaking worse. I know. It's like, it just bothers me. God, I wanted to tell me how many hours I put into Superstars already. I want to know how many hours I've logged into that game. Destroy the bug. You alright? Yeah, I just wheeled my chair and got off in a funny way and nearly fell. But, you know, it's okay. Let's see. I'll admit, when I was watching the stream, my heart was actually pounding because I was scared. See, you're right about the building up the suspense. It's really getting a lot of people nervous. That's just me. Yeah, like, people wanted this character. Like, I mean, I feel like, okay, Fighters Pass 2 really had its highs and lows. Like, it had high highs with, like, Steve and Sephiroth and all that. But then it had lows, I think, with, I guess, like, Kazuya, or however you pronounce his name. And then Pyra and Mithra was, like, decently received, I guess. But, like, they needed to end it off on a big character. And, you know, people were nervous if they would or wouldn't. And I think doing it not at the Game Awards, it just makes people, like, more intrigued, personally. How's your Switch OLED? My OLED Switch is amazing. I love it. The battery life is superb on it. I'm happy. I got the upgrade, basically. I just really messed up my screen protector because I put it on wrong, and so I just took it off, and I need to get a new screen protector. Not even because, like, I need to protect the screen, only because, like, I want, like, they're better at, like, not having fingerprints and all that. So, yeah. Do you know how to see your hours on Superstars? There is a thing in Superstars. Hold on. I don't have Superstars in the Switch. Give me a sec. Cause I was playing Dead by Daylight earlier with some friends of mine, so let me just take it out. You went to Hardee's and Carl's Jr. Nice. Let's wait for it to appear. Well, it says I got it 9 days ago, so I think it's 10 days. I think that you need to wait before. The announcement now there's 8 more. Yeah, I'm honestly. I mean, I know I've said this before, but I'm honestly so happy there's no more characters coming to Smash. Like, I don't know, like, I like Smash. It's a great game, don't get me wrong. I just was getting tired of the, like, that's all anyone ever cared about with Directs. Like, oh, who's coming to Smash? Who's coming to Smash? Like 3 years of that. Like, 3 years of that. I just got, you know, it just got tiring. Really tiring. And, lost 200 pounds. Nice! What are you doing in your fit? I don't know what I'm going to do in my next Ring Fit video. Though, actually, weight loss-wise, okay, so, at the beginning of the school year, so back in September, I had hit my highest weight I'd ever hit. I was 205 pounds. And for me, that's a lot. Like, everyone has their different standards of how much weight is too much weight. But for me, I looked at myself and I'm like, I weigh 205 pounds. I'm not taking care of myself. So I started a new diet. And obviously, since I'm in New York City again, I'm walking a lot more. And I'm officially about down to 190. So I've lost 15 pounds since September. So I'm really hoping I can keep that up. I ideally want to get down to 160. Maybe I can start Ring Fit videos again someday, but we'll see. Could you imagine if they had another Fighters Pass? I would cry. Like, not even a happy cry. Like, why? It would be cool for them to do a Mario baseball game. You know, let's 200 pounds. Oh, awesome, Luke. That is great. What we need is a Luigi party. True. Gotta try to eat healthy vegetables. Yeah, they're just having healthier eating habits in general. So time played 20 hours. So I have 20 hours logged in. I'm level 88. Actually, hold on. Let me see if that's my information. You know what's crazy? Is that, like, you get to see, like, the rankings of, like, the most popular Mario Party games. And I'm honestly shocked by the list. The highest ranking Mario Party game is Mario Party 2, which makes sense. But the second highest is Mario Party 1. That shocks me. I am shocked Mario Party 1 ranks so high. Third place is Mario Party 3, which makes sense. 8 is 4th. 5 is 5th, which to me, again, is surprising. 6 is 4th. 6 is 6th. 7... Oh my god, I'm getting confused by the numbers now. Mario Party 4 is 7th. Mario Party 10 is 8th. Mario Party 9 is 9th. And 7 is last. I am shocked 7 is last. Like, I know 7 isn't the most popular Mario Party game, but, like, dang. I feel like the board last are a bit bland. How so? Later Nintendo Hero. Mario Super Stuff on the Wii U yesterday. Nice! User interface, the on-press need to change via patch. I get that. I would love them to be changed via patch. Honestly, I would like... I get what you mean. Did you lose more pounds? Something like me. Awesome. Hopefully I do. I really hope I do too. Thank you. GTA Trilogy goes on 22, first time 2022. Nice. Why is that Bowser minigame in your favorites? Which one? Pit Boss? I really like it. I really like Pit Boss. Pit Boss, Burn Style, Snow World, and Book Squirm. I really like those. You know what's odd to me? DK and Yoshi have their own series symbols, but Luigi doesn't. I think that Luigi could get his own. I mean, I think the reason why DK and Yoshi do is because of the fact that DK and Yoshi have just had long-running series, like Donkey Kong Country, or like the original Donkey Kong, if you count that, and then Yoshi's Island. Like, those are like, you know, since the Super Nintendo days. Luigi's Mansion didn't come around until the GameCube. So, I don't know. I mean, I would love for them to do a Luigi's Mansion. Although, granted, WarioWare actually was on the GameCube. So, I don't know. I mean, I think it'd be really, really cool for Luigi to get his own emblem. And that could mean more characters in the future. Though, again, Wario didn't, so... What is right now at the bottom of the minigame list? Good question. My imagine is something like Puddle Paddle or or Title Toss. The hardest minigame in Superstars? I think the hardest minigame that I can think of is Title Toss for the 3. If you watch if you watch the Mario Party Championships, it's a joke how quickly people get out. Thank you for the bless you. It's a joke how quickly people get out in Title Toss. Yeah. So Mario Party DS isn't a thing. Here you go, bless you. Thank you, Luke. Let me see. Mario Party card. Most popular. So Mario Party was being number 1, so it gets more recognition. Mini games. Okay. I was right. Puddle Paddle is the least popular mini game. It's Puddle Paddle followed by Cashapult. All the money ones are at the bottom, actually. The bottom 4 are the money ones. Coconut Conk is at 96, and then Winter or Dinner, River Raiders. So yeah, all the money ones are at the bottom. Let's see. What are the top? What are the top 20? Mushroom Mix-Up is number 1. Facelift is number 2. Hot Rope Jump is number 3. Book Squirm is number 4. Shy Guy Says is number 5. Crazy Cutters is number 6. Bumper Balls is number 7. Bowser's Big Blast is number 8. Snowball Summer is number 9. Eats a Pizza is number 10. Trace Race is number 11. Pushy Penguins is number 12. Dungeon Duos is number 13. Passive Peril is number 14. Pokey Pummel is 15. Leaf Leap is 16. Dinger Derby is 17. Roll Call is 18. Slot Car Derby is 19. And the Dizzy Dancing is 20. Where is Snow World? Oh, 21. I was like, Snow World's not in the top 20? That's kind of shocking. I'll probably join your stream for the Game Awards, assuming you're streaming it. Yeah, I'll probably stream Game Awards. I know I'm gonna get copyright claims, but that's the nature of Game Awards. Yeah, I'll probably stream Game Awards, cause that's in December. I'll probably have at least a little more time, cause it's usually like a night event, right? Like Game Awards usually happens in the afternoon, nighttime. So I might be able to stream that one. It's just hard with my schedule. Like, I leave the house at 6:30 in the morning and don't get back until like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So it's kind of hard. But yeah. Luigi's not as bad off as Whipping Daisy in terms of recognition, though. Let me allow unless there's something. I don't think they're going to reveal. There's not going to be another Smash DLC. Mario Party 3 title also is more better than 3 players in the Super. True. Wait, fully definition of remaster is to make a new master. So you can't do a remaster. I don't know how to explain the definition of remaster. It's like, it's not remaking it, but, well, when you master a song, I think it means like, I don't know. I'm not a music expert. Oh yeah, Castaways, I think is literally just the name of it. Yeah, it's poo. Will you be picking up Kirby? Maybe. I might be picking up Kirby. It looks interesting enough. It looks like the Kirby version of Mario Odyssey. Or I guess Mario Odyssey is a 3D platformer version of Kirby because the capturing mechanic. I don't know. But it looks cool. It looks fun. Can't wait to see more of the game. Okay, guys, I'm probably going to stream for 5 more minutes, so get in your last minute questions. Tug of War is when you want to get someone that's, with 2 Joy-Cons. True. Yeah, Tug of War, I don't know why they brought that one back. It's, definitely lower on the, greatness tier. But, you know, it's whatever. I believe the ZakPak is why there's something else. I mean, they could, but, like, I mean, I don't want to say anything because they actually added N64 to NSO, because that really shocked me. But, I don't know. I mean, the main reason I think they could is because I believe they said they want to make this, the service itself last. Like, have it be a multi-generational thing. I think Nintendo said that, right? Where the Nintendo Switch Online service will span future consoles. So if it does that, then I can definitely see GameCube being added. Like, if they're going to make this service be, like, something that they're going to keep building even after the Nintendo Switch is done and just bring it to their next console, I can see that making sense. I can see them adding GameCube in that regard. With the reflection. Well, it's not even the video that's causing the copyright, it's the music. It's the music and all that, there's music performances and there's copyrighted music in the trailers and all that. It's hard. They need to be bonus for the gums called Stupidity Star. Dude, the computers in Mario Party Superstars, at least on hard mode, love the freaking chomp calls. They will buy those up and use them at any opportunity they have, and it is the most annoying thing in the universe. I hate that they use those things so much. So you just should have been Game Boy. I agree. There's a YouTube channel called The Professional. What's he a professional of? Okay, this bug needs to go. Come down here again, I dare you. Did you watch the gameplay trailer for... I did. It came out like a few weeks ago, right? I do believe I saw it. I saw gameplay of it, so I'm guessing it's the trailer you're talking about. And it looks really good. I like the graphics on it, Like I said earlier, a lot of people wanted, like, a GTA 5 style game, but I don't know. I just think this remaster makes sense. I think it makes sense for them to not do a GTA 5 style thing. Especially with GTA 5 being re-released and then lots of people wanting a GTA 6. Excuse me, having the classic GTA formula or having the classic GTA games is, just a nice thing to have. Like, it's a nice little bonus for people waiting for the next GTA game, That's how I view it, at least. Just in there, they could add Xbox. I think they could add, I don't know about DS. For the Wii U, it worked because of the touchscreen thing, but like for DS, it would have to be played exclusively in handheld mode, and even then you'd have to divide it just doesn't make sense for me for them to do DS, but I could see it. OG Xbox, no. So like the Xbox is still very much a thing, unless they brought Game Pass or something to the Switch, like that maybe, but yeah. Go ahead, Max Rocket. Ask me whatever you want. It's gonna be there too. Hopefully, it's cross. Yeah, that'd be cool. The thing is with Microsoft though, is that Microsoft are still like Sega has to rely on companies like Nintendo and Microsoft and Sony for their games to sell. Microsoft has their ecosystem still going. Like, they still have the Xbox, they have Game Pass. If they were to release it for Nintendo, yes, they would still make money from it, but I don't know if it's in their best interest to do a collection. Like, if it was something like Rare Replay, where it's, like, exclusively Rare games, or if they brought Game Pass as a whole to the Switch, then, okay, I can see that. But I don't think so. And you also have to keep in mind licensing cost. Like, that's the main reason the expansion pack costs as much as it does. Because of the fact that there's licensing stuff. Like, for Rare with Banjo-Kazooie, and Microsoft and all that. And then Sega with a lot of its stuff. Like, the licensing costs are huge. So bringing in Xbox games, with potentially Halo, let's say, then you gotta pay licensing fees to Halo, or to Microsoft and 343, and that just becomes a whole other mess of its own, and that would cost an even higher price increase. So, I just don't see that personally. Do you think guest star to show the Simpsons? Wait, if you want to guest star on the show, I have it at the real home or get a field. It's pretty interesting. Amazing. The videos, all you mean stuff with your voice. Sure, go for it. If you want to animate, if people who want to use my videos, my content, and my voice in a creative way, go for it. I remember a while ago I had someone comment on one of my streams or one of my videos, asking if they could borrow my video and just like do like a Spanish dub or like a dub of a language so that people in other territories could understand it. I said, yeah, like that kind of stuff I'm definitely cool with, because, you know, even though it doesn't take away viewers from my channel, it helps other people who maybe don't know the information. It's just cool all around. So yeah, go for it. Do you think Nintendo games will come to Xbox? I'm going to go to the Switch. Mario Zelda, as well as like Xenoblade. I don't think so. Mostly because, unlike Xbox or unlike Microsoft and Sony, Nintendo really relies on their exclusives to sell their consoles. They rely on them. Like, yes, like, you know, I mean, Xbox really relies on third parties, but Nintendo relies, even stuff as small as Xenoblade, or like Fire Emblem, or, I'm trying to think of other things, Xenoblade, Fire Emblem, like, all that kind of stuff, even though it, like, almost, like, makes sense on a certain level to bring it to Xbox, for Nintendo, it just really doesn't. Even if they get some royalties and licensing stuff from lending that stuff over to them, I just don't personally see the benefit, since Nintendo as a whole benefits from their first party sales, and giving it over to you know, bring the titles over to Xbox would probably make them less money than them just releasing the games on their own, if that makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna start wrapping up the stream soon, but thoughts on speedrunning in games? I think that's cool. Which means I'd be down. Just like send me a message on Discord or something, and if I have time, then I'll get around to it. Hey Justin, yeah, long time no see. Hopefully you're doing well. First known as Officer Polanski. Cool. Cool beans. Awesome. Alright, so I think I'm gonna head off now, guys. I gotta get ready for Phasmophobia with a couple friends of mine. But I would like to thank you guys so much for watching the stream. Are you excited for Christmas? I watching Christmas movies, which one do you watch every year? I don't know. I don't really watch many Christmas movies. Maybe I'll watch like the Grinch, like the Jim Carrey Grinch, or maybe like The Nightmare Before Christmas or something like that. I don't know. Just like I don't really do too much for Christmas. But anyways, gonna head off now, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching today's stream. I'm gonna try and do Chaturdays more often. Hopefully you guys will stay tuned for them. So thank you guys so much for watching today's stream. Hopefully you enjoyed, and until next time, I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.